in grant disbursement matter, what stage are we right now in grant disbursement matter? Will any of these grants be disbursed this month? Today is September, Wednesday, the 18th of September 2024. With these grants that we're expecting, will any one of them be disbursed as we're expecting? What level or stage are we in grant disbursement matter now, September? Today is 18. This month is winding up, it's rounding up gradually. I know that a lot of you, a lot of questions will have been crossing a lot of many of our minds. Many of us will have been wondering, have still been thinking whether this grant will be disbursed, whether grants, one or two grants, or any of these grants will be disbursed as we are told in this month of September. My people, I just want to give you this good news. I just want to inform you. I want to update you as usual that our expectation shall not be cut off in the name of Jesus Christ. Our expectation shall not be cut off in Grand Community in Jesus' name. What you are expecting is already at the close, at the door. It's already at the doorstep. I want to give you this update concerning all the about three grants. The update I'm giving us today, number one of them is Supreme. Yeah, that is the major one. That is the major one. The first one is Supreme, and as it is, Supreme is making progress in our disbursement, in our disbursement process. Supreme is making progress progressively. It's making progress seriously about our disbursement process. Every state are setting themselves up in batches as we speak. Set on batches and weeks of disbursement in batches. That is the stage they are now in Supreme. First of all, you should know that the community project, Operation Water the Nation, is still ongoing as we speak in Supreme. Operation Water the Nation, which is the project of the community project of borehole, to install borehole in the rural area in the state of this federation. All right, that is where Supreme is now. And this week, as today is Wednesday, this week they are rounding it up. It will be rounded up this week. So we're expecting disbursement, Supreme disbursement, anything from next week. All right. But at the same time, even while the Operation Water the Nation is ongoing, right, Supreme is still putting up arrangements, in all the states concerning our disbursements. Our states are set on batches and weeks of disbursement in batches. That is where Supreme is. They are setting up the stage, you know, for for uh, uh, for disbursement to be in batches, because Supreme disbursement is going to be in batches. It is coming in batches. So the arrangement is ongoing, even as we speak, for Supreme to kickstart the first batch of our grants. All right, money is coming to your account, people. Money is coming to your account suddenly if you subscribe to Supreme Grant. I say congratulations to anyone that subscribed as a coordinator, super coordinators, and cluster heads, because those are the set of people that are going to receive their money first in this first batch. Okay, so as we speak, arrangement is ongoing for the disbursement to start, as in the batch by batch arrangement for Supreme grant to be disbursed. All right, all around the state, batch by batch, and the week of batches are ongoing based on the information coming to me as at yesterday evening. All right, so let's look forward to Supreme grant disbursement anytime from next week. I know that before this month is over, before this month ends, we shall all jubilate. We shall all hear good news about Supreme grant disbursement. So as the Operation Water the Nation is ongoing, and it's on the top gear, Operation Water the Nation. At the same time, arrangement is ongoing for the first batch to be dislodged. The first batch Supreme grant to be dislodged to the coordinators and super coordinators, then the cluster heads. So all things being equal, as all this arrangement is going, let us just fix our mind that by next week we begin to hear good news for concerning Supreme grant by the grace of God. So let us also look forward to UAAG disbursement. Good news as from next week. Yes, concerning UAAG, the information that I get concerning UAAG is that as from next week, uh, we hear good news concerning UAAG disbursement as well. All hands are on decks for smooth disbursement to happen for Supreme, for Supreme Grant, especially for Supreme, because I'm seeing the beam of light, you know, in that area very well. So just a little more patience. We will all shout hallelujah. We will all be rejoicing and be happy. Just a little bit more patience. All right. Everything we work out has planned by the special grace of God. So don't let us also doubt Theobart's disbursement. Don't let us doubt Theobart's disbursement. All right. All these things will happen. I know it might not really sound like it or look like it now, especially as there is quietness, from their side. Okay. But the fact that there's quietness or none of them is coming out to say anything on social media to the public, in the public domain, doesn't mean work is not going. Work is ongoing. Let us just be calm and keep our fingers crossed. All hands are on decks as I'm speaking for smooth disbursement of their grants. All right. Let's begin to thank God. Let's thank God for Supreme. Let's thank God for UAG. Let's thank God for Tilbert. You see, we are going to be surprised. We are going to be surprised by these three grants that I mentioned. We're going to be surprised. Centrita too, I learned that Centrita too is putting up a serious arrangement for our disbursement. Even though I am not a subscriber to that, I didn't subscribe to that. And Power of Five as well. So the current cloud, my people, the current cloud is just ready for the outpour of rain of blessing. The cloud is very cloudy. The sky is cloudy, and the sky, the cloud is thick for the abundance of rain to start falling. Let's hope that this month will not end without the song of praises and jubilation. This month will not end without our miracles, without our testimony of how God has helped us, how God has helped us in grand community, and how God has delivered our heart desire to our hand finally. So this month is still very green. It's the month of our jubilation and celebration. All these grants will be disbursed unto us. So my people, let's keep our hearts at rest, and let's be alive. Let's try as much as we can to be alive, to have this money disbursed to us and to spend it in good health. Okay, do everything you can. Like I always say in my video, whenever I'm giving us update about this grant, I say do everything you can to make sure you stay alive and healthy, so that you can have a good health to enjoy the money. This money will be disbursed, my people. This money will be disbursed. So don't be faint-hearted. Don't be faint-hearted, and don't give up on hope. So that is for the that is about the grants. That is about what the information that came to me concerning all of them, concerning the grants, as of yesterday evening. So uh, by the grace of God, as from next week, as this thing is rounding off, as from next week, you're beginning to see the ray of light, beginning to see the lights and the signs of any of these grants to be disbursed to us. Okay, let's be hopeful, let's be expectant, and let's continue praying for them, for God to help them to deliver what they promised to deliver. And finally, don't also forget that uh, don't also forget that there is something we need to be doing even while we are expecting the grant to be disbursed. Something we must be doing. We have to still be doing something. We have to put our hands in something, so that we can be getting some money to be taking care of our family needs, and to be taking care of things at home and about ourselves. So because of that, there is this business that I've been talking about, I've been telling us to take advantage of, every time I am privileged to give us updates concerning our grants. I keep telling us that while we are still expecting the grant money to be disbursed to us, it is expedient that we put our hands in something that is legit that can bring money to us. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm letting us know, I'm reminding us that you should take advantage of the food earners track and even beyond infinity. But should in case you don't have the money for beyond infinity because the registration fee is quite high, which is $50, many of us might not be able to afford that. But what about the beyond the food earners track that is just 1,000 naira? It's about food, and food is a major factor. It's one of the principal things in life that sustain life. Everybody needs food. We all need food, clothing, and shelter. Those are very important things. Unfortunately, as God will bless us, these three major things or three important things in life: food, shelter, and food, clothing, and shelter are all included. Although clothing is not part of the things that we get as a benefit or as part of the incentives in food earners track. Clothing is not there. But once you have a lot of money, the rest of the things, once you have money, every other things can be taken care of, even including food and clothing. All right. So let's consider this thing that I'm saying. Let's take advantage of it. I said it in my previous video that at least let's be up to 100. Let's form a team. Let's form a team of 100 people to start the registration, to be reshuffling ourselves, so that as a result of that we not need to be looking for three people that is required for everybody to register, you know, to refer why we are in the business, because it's an MLM uh, business. So it requires you to refer three people. As you register, you refer three people, and your three people will register their own three people. All right. So in order for this not to disturb ourselves or stress ourselves about three people to register, I said let's come together and form a team of 100 people. Thereby, we will join the group, and we start reshuffling ourselves, registering ourselves over and over again, like that till we all get to the top. And I know that between now and December, a good number of us among us, if not all of us, a good number among us will have gotten to that stage 5 and collect the 55 million. This thing is possible, it's achievable. Let's do it. Okay, take advantage of it. Go to this video description, click on the link to join the business group, food earners track. Join the group. We are already in the group and we have been collating names. We are yet to be 100. So we are waiting to complete 100 so that we can kickstart. Okay. Hopefully by this week or before the end of this week, we must start our registration. We must start registering ourselves. So it's a good idea that can earn you 55 million naira. So imagine when you are still expecting grant to be disbursed, and before then you have access to get 55 million naira. Would there be any problem, you know, in your life or around you and your family that wouldn't be solved? You will solve every problem. You will not even be ready. You will not even be waiting for grant anymore. Once you have a 55 million naira, which is far bigger than even the money you are expecting to get in grant. All right. So let's think towards this direction and let's take advantage of that. Use the link in the video description to join us in the group. All right, so that we can make up the number on time, the number we are looking for, which is 100 people, so that we can kickstart this week and money will start rolling in. All right. So, and secondly, make use of the group, of the link in the group as well, to join my fan group, on WhatsApp, so that when this money is disbursed, you'll be able to get my giveaway, the giveaway that I want to give to my subscribers, just to appreciate them for being part of my journey on YouTube. Thank you, and God bless you. Remain blessed, and I'll see you in the group. Bye for now.